Hey, what up? This is Sai, and this is my 50 sub special. Woo! Bing 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 bing. And I have a battle here against Hicksy from the Rocket Game Corner, I think. Pretty sure HicksyTwo. His name is. We're doing an Ubers battle, and it's only 4 because I only have 4 Ubers. But he sends out a Deoxys speed form, I send out my Lugia. He sets up stealth rocks, and I'm able to set up a substitute. Then he sets up spikes, and I try to use toxic, but it misses, so he uses taunt. And I obviously go for another toxic, so it's not gonna work. Then I set some more spikes, and I use a Giga Drain because I have damage taken from sub. He sets up more spikes, and I use Giga Drain. I probably should have used a better attack, but I didn't want to show it yet. He uses another taunt, thinking I was going to go for Toxic again, I guess. Well, either way, not using Toxic is pretty safe for him, but I still use Giga Drain. He uses a Superpower, and that's not going to break my sub. And I use Giga Drain again, and I think it's going to KO the Deoxys. And I think that combo worked out pretty well. Then he sends out a Ho-Oh, and I use Surf, and that's not gonna do too much because this Lugia isn't really offensive, but whatever. He uses Sacred Fire, and it misses. I use another Surf, and that's gonna take it down to about less than half, and Life Orb's killing me. He finally uses Sacred Fire, and that's actually gonna take out my sub. I used another substitute, so I don't die, and he uses Roost, which kinda sucks. It's pretty good, though, for him. Yeah. I use another Surf, and it's gonna take him down to about half, and he's gonna use Brave Bird. And I think that's gonna, it takes out my sub, and he still takes damage from it, but it's not that much. I use another Surf, and that's going to take him down to almost red health, but he uses another Roost, and I have, no health left. I was going to use Toxic, didn't work, so he uses another Roost, now he's back at full health. So I just use another Surf just so I can, kill him. Not kill him, but get some damage off. I end up getting a crit, which is, really good, and I die of Life Orb, and he doesn't Roost. He uses Brave Bird, and there's nothing there for it to hit. So I send out my Palkia, and it gets hurt from a crap load of Stealth Rocks, and he switches into his Lugia, and I use Spatial Rend, and that's going to do the same amount as Giga Drain did to Deoxys, not that much. He uses Reflect, and I use a Hydro Pump, because this is a mixed Palkia with Lustrous Orb. He uses Roost, which is annoying because it's a Lugia. And I use another Hydro Pump, and Lugia is exerting pressure, so this is going to be really hard to kill him. Excuse me. He uses another Roost, and that's going to give him another half health. And I don't want to waste all my Hydro Pump PP, so I use Spatial Rend. Again, hoping for a crit because it's a high critical hit ratio move, and doesn't do it. I use Spatial Rend, and I go first. I'm like, why? And I actually get a crit, and that's going to take down the Lugia. He was going to Whirlwind me because we were talking during this. Now he sends out his Groudon, and I'm not that terrified because I have Fire Blast on this thing for the win. Well, not really, but it does a lot, and he uses Rock Polish, and that's not good, because now he's faster than my Palkia. So he uses Dragon Claw, and that's super effective. This is pretty much, it's going to take down my Palkia. He has a Life Orb, Sunlight, and now I send out my Groudon. Now, this is the dumbest play I have ever done in any of my battles. I've done a lot of dumb things in my battles. I'm Pokemon King for life. I know you're going to call me out on this, but I just barely live. And I use Psych Up. Instead of attacking and killing it, I use Psych Up so I can get its speed boost. Dumbest thing I've ever done. I put it in there for the WTF factor, and I did get that out. I was hoping to win the speed tie if there was one, but I didn't win it, so there goes my Groudon. That was my only hope of winning this battle, because now I send out my Dialga, and he's going to kill it with Earthquake. So that's pretty much good game. HicksyTwo. His last guy was his Ho-Oh. Yeah, 50 subs. I think I have like 51 now at the time of posting this video, something like that. But I'm getting there. So keep subbing, keep commenting and rating and all the rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next video, whenever that may be. Also, sub to HicksyTwo. He's doesn't put that much up, but he's pretty good. So I'll see ya.